What's up, guys? Clutch McGee here. Welcome back to this is going to actually be the first episode. The episode before this was just the prologue, so I hope you guys enjoy the prologue, and we'll just be hopping straight into the game here. We woke up and find ourselves at the Paragus mining facility, and we're gonna go have a look around, see what's going on. That door does not look right, does it? That's ominous. Oh, I do have the restored content mod. I do believe this is a part of it, but I will be going and playing through Paragus normally, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Oh, what's going on here?
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead.
Oh, well, I mean, I thought you were dead.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kotor tank about you. How do you feel?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like I was almost dead, but wait a second. Didn't I just hear your voice a second ago?
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
No, I mean, I don't know about training, but I don't know. That's a little weird. So you're telling me that you can touch my mind and feign death? Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Not really. I was aboard a ship, and then I was on another ship. What happened to it? Do you know the Harbinger? Do you know what happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
Jedi training. Whoa, let's take a step back here. I don't. If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
I don't know who you are that you can be able to tell that, but I mean, me and the Jedi have a bit of a history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
All right, I'm okay with this. Where are we?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek.
The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
I agree with you, but who are you?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
Okay, I mean, I guess I can see that, but are you sure there's nothing else you can tell me about where we're at?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
Okay, that doesn't sound good either. Yeah, sure. I'll go see if anybody's I don't know why anybody would be dead. I mean, there was a morgue, I guess, but yeah, I'll go look for our ship and some weapons, I guess.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for
Clothes?
first impression.
I am clothed. Listen here. How dare you? Why is there not a how dare you say I'm not clothed option? I don't need your help.
I'm not offering to help you. I'm not so young as to leap from death's door as quickly as you.
Well,
I
whatever.
leave you to the...
Well, all right. You have taken your first steps onto the path of the light side. Okay. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further, bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Cruel or selfish actions will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side. Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right. I'll go ahead and save the game real fast.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have emergency lockdown overridden.
Vibro cutter. Oh, before I forget. Okay. Before I forget, I wanted to go ahead and switch this to difficult. I won't be doing auto level ups or anything. I will be doing all the level ups, so there we go. Alright, that dude is already like decomposed. That dude, how long have I been asleep?
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Okay. Ooh, enemy. I should have been more prepared. Let me look here. Vibro cutter does 1 to 10 damage. All right. Alright, got a little bit of combat here. Let's check them, see if they got anything. Droid motion tractor, mining laser. I'll take those. Nothing else in here. Oh, more. You guys gonna have anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright, continuing on. Broken droid in here. Droid neural pacifier. Okay. Ooh, what is the store over here?
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Okay. Kreia? Kreia, is that you? Oh, well, whatever. Alright. Ooh, another dead body that I can... Let's see here. You... Oh, one thing I do want to do is, one of the best door openers in the game is this plasma torch. It'll open anything with one bash. So that is what you want in your config too. And if it's not one of these buttons, switch weapons. There we go. And I can use that to do you. Ion grenade. All right, let's see what's happening at the desk here. I don't want to skip Paragus at all, actually. Huh, there should have been some security footage I could watch here, but for some reason that mod is not allowing me to. I guess I'll just continue on.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Kriya's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. Well, that's ominous. Gah! Alright, saving my game, I guess. Alright, let's hit... There's a button I could have sworn that you could hit to switch your stuff, but... I guess I am... How do you hit you? Is there not a shortcut for you? H. Oh. That's on the keyboard. I'm using a controller. I wonder. What do you do? What does this button do? Nothing. Well, guess what? I'm probably about to fix my issue. Let's go. Gameplay. Key mapping. Game. Switch weapons. H. And switch that to you? Won't let me. Oh. Well, fine. I guess you win, game. Okay. Let's go Fury, and let's go. Oh, I'm almost dead. No, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. You. Okay, push the pause button. Whew, that was too close. That was way too close, man. I don't know. Let's not do that again. Alright. I'm fed up with the controller life, so let's just see how it goes with the mouse and keyboard. And I immediately click out of the game. That's what's up. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, let's see where we go from here. Oh, hello. You hear it. It is faint, but it is there. Um, I don't really know what I'm feeling. What's happening?
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It's like a sound, but it distant. It's been almost a decade. I had forgotten. Um, let's go with, but it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across the great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths.
I will guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place. Okay. Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force ability. I have leveled up. First level up of the game. Let's go. All right. I didn't really get into it before. On the screen, you could see my attribute points, but you couldn't see my skill points. I went 4 into Persuade, 4 into Repair, and 4 into Treat Injury. As a consular, computer use, demolition, stealth, and security aren't going to be my fortes. I'm never going to put anything into stealth ever, like ever, because I will never use it. Not a single time through this playthrough will you ever see me use stealth. Demolitions, computer use, and security, I will definitely be using for some of my comrades, but not me. So, on that note, let's divvy up my 2 points, or no, remaining points 3. So let's divvy up the points that I have. Treat injury, all the way up to the max. Repair, all the way up to the max. Persuade, all the way up to the max. I will never put anything into awareness because usually I won't need it. So these are going to be the 3 that I'm going to be putting all of my points into. I know some of you might think that's dumb, but that's just that's basically how I'm going to be doing it. I really don't feel like I'll be using any of these other skills, so I feel like I don't really need them. So I'll continue on here. Ooh, force powers. I gotta pick my first force power. I have been talking to a bunch of people, and I'm going to be doing a light side playthrough, I believe. So, that does affect what force powers that you can use. So, like if I go down here and want to use the shock force ability, it is a dark side power. So, if I decide to be a light-sided Jedi using dark-sided powers, they'll be greatly reduced in their strength and power. So that's good to know. So if I actually do decide to use a shock, it's not going to really work because of light side and it's a dark side power. Another thing to keep in mind is it's restricted by armor, so I have to keep on wearing robes or stuff like that instead of actual armor. Otherwise, I won't be able to use any of these powers. Some of them aren't restricted by armor, like this energy resistance. I can go ahead, I can have all the armor on that I want and still use energy resistance, but I don't really see why I would want to do that if, I can use, like, I'm going to be going up a bunch of droids here at the Paragus mining facility. So, stun droid would be one of the big powers that I'd want to use. But you get up in. I am lying. Stun droid is not restricted by armor. Well, I lied to you. Huh, I know there is a couple of them that are important that are. Throw lightsaber? Oh, that's nice. I forgot about that one. Is healing one of them? No, healing's not. Oh, Force Aura is. But. Oh, and freaking burst of speed. But I believe because we're gonna be going up against so many droids this like at the beginning of this playthrough, going through Paragus, that I'm actually going to be using this stun droid power the most, so I'm gonna be adding it. All right, let's get to it. Um, I know this is gonna be kind of metagaming. I don't know why this console over here is messing up, but it is. Super Squall's mod. I want to skip Paragus and I have gained a level after talking to Kriya. Probable. I don't really want to do this. I would rather actually play through the entire campaign. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the video and see if I can't figure this out. 1 second, just 1 second. All right, I got it figured out, guys. I actually had the Skip Paragus mod subscribed on the Steam Workshop, so that was why I couldn't do that. But let me show you these security videos.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Kotor. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out. And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Korda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives. So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot. I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Korda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped. I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, The belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Alright. So there is a main switch on the console that will actually turn the droids off. And that is going to be what I'm going to try and look for. Dead bodies. That center console right there is the one. Holding. Oh, somebody in the cell. All right. Alright, so all these droids are now shut down and are friendly. A bunch of them, too. But it also unlocked this door over here.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Nice jab, but, you know, I could jab one right back at you. Why are you locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Who are you?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Witty.
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Gotcha. Blowing yourself up? That sounds terrible.
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Paragus 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
The facility's deserted. Do you know what happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Well, you know, I'm not appreciating your jabs. You know, I should just walk away. But wait, you said something about a bounty on captured Jedi. Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Yeah, you're probably right. What's the exchange?
The exchange is a big crime outfit, mostly operate out of Nar Shaddaa. Spice running, gun trafficking, slave trading. Now I guess they're posting bounties on Jedi.
Oh, well, they sound like real pieces of work that I should probably avoid. Why would they put an offer on a Jedi?
Like I said, I don't know too much about it. Could be something personal, or just business. Either way, there aren't many Jedi left to do anything about it.
Not many Jedi. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I heard a few rumors, but, nothing really else.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rumors that I heard said, Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic. I actually am not gonna use that one. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
Yeah, women. Wait a second. Revan was a man!
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
Alright. I got some more questions
Look,
for you.
no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. That the facility is abandoned.
Well, the miners can't all be gone. But if they are, look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Okay. Tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this self-security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
I trust you. If we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
All right, I'll follow you.
All right, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
That didn't sound right. What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system. It's been cut clean.
My repair skill says that wouldn't be a standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
I hear ya. Can we contact any of the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
I hear you. Might as well try, though. Let me see if I can reach anybody on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
All right. Check the administration logs, access
Tracked the freighter
log.
in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true. Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a... Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Kotor's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Oh, the T3 droid. Alright. Dawoo Deet Beep. Okay. Are you operational? That's a lot of beeps for what it was saying up here, but okay. We're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Okay. There must be some emergency hatches. Try to find one. Alright. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Alright. And now I am playing as T3M4. Hey, there's enemies here. Mining laser and another mining laser. Dang, T3. Okay, bud. Alright. Let me put that. Let me put your... You cannot... I'm not in combat. Okay, there we go. See if there's anything else up here. I think I already got you. Oh, there she is. You know, she's looking a lot better now. Do I have any mines? I have grenades, no mines. So I'll have to find a mine. Droid. Droid narrow pacifier. Alright, down here in the mining fuel depot. Deadly sonic mine and a data pad. Purged the fuel lines and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in this area. I tried to contact security, but as soon as I found the explosives, I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators and I'll keep the explosives on me until I find where I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Alright, what did you come with? Ion blaster, neural pacifier, or shock arm? Oh, biological creature, so I should have used the ion instead of the neural pacifier. Okay. Oh, got the old shields on, huh? Well, guess what? I don't have any shields or anything that I can use. I have a... Okay, I have a grenade I can throw at you, though. Alright. My skills are too low to set a mine? Oh. Do I have any mines that aren't deadly? No, I don't. Oh well.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives. Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, But you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one, if we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Okay, if it's a known thing, all right, everybody in the freaking galaxy knows that Jedis are on the run. They're, trying to hide. Why wouldn't my Navi computer be voice locked? Why are you questioning that? I don't understand. But I guess it's not. I guess that's above my pay grade. So whatever. Alright, access hangar logs, remote camera controls, access comm system, access hangar bay layout. Oh, I don't have any spikes. I still don't have any computer spikes, so alright. Skill too low. I could have. How do I make that skill go higher? I don't have a level up or anything ready, so interesting. Alrighty, I managed to figure it out here. You place the part, access all the emergency commands, go through them. And then you can access the remote camera controls, go to Hangar 25, go to the main cargo, go to the security cargo, and you see the droid there. I can actually have him blow up to do it, and that would actually open the door. But before I do that, I just want to double check, now that I reloaded the game, that I can't use the mine. Nope, still won't let me. So, yeah, I'll just blow that droid and open the door that way. Call it good. So, remote camera system, security cargo hold. Boom.